My first glimpse of Jorge's home was under the star-filled sky. The house lights a beacon of warmth in the cool air of the Vilcanota Mountains. My Quechuan hosts, Jorge, a pastor, and his wife Janet, seemed to be, arguably, the most ordinary rural Cuscanians. This family lived by antique simplicity that probably traced itself back to the years before Spanish colonization. By then, I didn't know how much I would learn from them after staying with them for weeks. What I once perceived as insignificant would soon reveal itself as a philosophical revelation about living non-purposefully. When I first settled into Jorge's home, it all seemed too mundane and unassuming. Each day followed the same pattern. Jorge and Nick cook, eat, and then head off to the church by 9, visit a market at 11, and return in the afternoon just to cook and eat again. The long walk up the mountain staircase, taking up to 30 minutes each way, seemed to be literally like Sisyphus' walk, while I used to the fast-paced, urban living, and was even excited by its complexity like I have Stockholm. The simplicity initially struck me as dull and monotonous, and I thought they were Sisyphus. Yet, my opinion shifted dramatically on the third day. Returning from volunteer work, I was suddenly struck by severe altitude sickness that led to a fever. Jorge made me hot cocoa tea and Peruvian chicken soup, and helped me carry my 23-kilo suitcase all the way down the staircase, his eyes reflecting genuine concern and care. That night, as I phoned my parents back in Shanghai, Jorge and Nick casually introduced themselves as Keizo's father and mother here in Cusco, calling me a member of their family, despite the fact that we just knew each other for over 3 days, and despite our stark differences in race, backgrounds, and cultures. I hadn't really anticipated forming deep bonds with this Quechuan family, especially so quickly. Yet, here they were, treating me with enthusiasm and kindness without reason or intention when we were technically still strangers. This kind of pure empathy and authenticity was a rarity for the outside world, I would call. This unexpected connection made me reconsider my initial impressions. Perhaps what I had dismissed as boring simplicity was, in fact, exactly what we all need. A life stripped of pretense, focused on the genuine human connections. So, I decided I should live like them for the weeks together, immerse in the simple lifestyle, and to see what it can teach me. Mornings with the Jorges were a ritual of connection. Jorge, with his gentle hand, would prepare breakfast, and his moves were so deliberate, turning simple acts like juicing fruits and slicing chirimoya into something very patient, not in a hurry at all. In Jorge's kitchen, I found the heartbeat of their home. It was more than a place to eat. It was filled by stories and love. Watching Yana eating, while Jorge sharing stories from his past and introducing Peruvian fruit to me, I felt truly woven into the fabrics of their lives. It wasn't until I prepared our breakfast with Jorge, avocado bread, and fresh tomato juice, that I truly understand how fulfilling the acts of cooking and eating could be, both spiritually and biologically. I used to think that they're inconvenient and inefficient. Why don't we just buy ready-to-eat meals? What I once dismissed as petty, I now recognize as meaningful, because these simple acts transform what could be Sisyphean routine of just eating into moments brimming with a sense of achievement. Then, in the dining room, we 3 guests began to see breakfast not just as a means to sustain our lives, but as an opportunity to recap the previous day, sharing jokes, fun experiences from volunteering, and aspiration for the new day. These morning gatherings transformed my outlook. After such breakfast, I felt energized and eager to face the new day, a stark contrast to the past Sisyphean feeling of, oh, another day. As we gathered each morning in the dining room, I was continually drawn to the walls adorned with layers of gratitude letters and photographs. Each piece of paper, each image, was a testament to the lives touched by the Jorge and Yannick family and by their kindness. These letters and photos are more than decorations. They are affirmations of the difference one family can make through acts of generosity and warmth, and I feel the echo of this gratitude and kindness. It made me decide to join them, to not only live like them, but truly live with them, to do whatever they do, helping with housework and church work. As we walked to the church, the morning light cast long shadows along the path. I felt a deeper connection to the life Jorge and Annette had. Reaching the church, I didn't just follow them inside. I joined in their service, washing dishes after the church meal. And I was no longer just an observer, but a participant, fully immersing myself in the rituals and responsibilities that define their days. I washed dishes with them and helped them clean up the church. It was there, among the suds and sounds of praise, that I truly understood the beauty and fulfillment in their way of living.
All the canals are full.
Now each step on the rug path to Jorge's home seemed to strip away the layers of my daily rush. And Jorge's lifestyle unconsciously copes with the literal Sisyphusian walk existentially. Now, I found myself pausing at every turn, keen not to overlook any moment of philosophical reflection, much like how I nearly missed the profound lessons embedded in Jorge's simple teachings. Saying goodbye was harder than I imagined. Jorge, again, helped me carry my heavy suitcase without saying anything but wished me safe travel home. As Jorge and they hugged me farewell, I was already feeling nostalgic for this home away from home. Despite our differences, distinct native languages, diverse cultures, continents apart, they bonded me with their genuine, non-purposive love and enthusiasm, born from their straightforward, unpretentious lifestyle. It stands as perhaps the most perfect answer to the existential challenges posed by Camus and other French philosophers, a true relief from the Sisyphusian struggle of modern life. As the night once again settled over Jorge's home, I'm carrying it away. The Jorge taught me the true essence of life is found in the simple moments of connection, faith, and love.
Ya. Buenos días, mi nombre es Jorge. Soy el anfitrión de la casa de Huichanahuasi. Estoy con mi amiga Lee. Lee es una buena persona, es parte de la familia de nosotros, es nuestra hija adoptiva que se va a quedar por mucho tiempo acá en la casa. Estamos muy contentos con ella, muy agradecidos porque es una buena persona. Es muy amable, muy carismática y muy alegre, sobre todo. Es una buena chica, es una buena hija y quiero que le vaya bien todo en la vida, desde ahora y para siempre. Y en el futuro sea una buena persona también, sea una buena hija, sea una buena esposa. Y le mando muchos saludos a sus padres, a las personas que van a ver este video, porque ella es una linda puquita.